United them, wanna hear me and hear me out. To Shegumi and Islamic supporters or any radical Islamic supporter, wherever you are, hear me out. Nobody, no spirits, nobody born of a woman can Islamize Nigeria. What arrant nonsense. See Shegumi don't threaten US Congress. And US Congress never fit sanction them. I don't suspect say US know the kind powers where they behind Shegumi. Shegumi where they tell Nigerians say until we allow bandits gather our forest, we no go no peace. Shegumi where they authoritatively they tell Nigerian government say may they cut ties with US because US don't say may Nigeria abolish Sharia law. Now in the common side, they talk say yes, Nigeria is a Muslim country, therefore nobody can stop Nigeria from practicing Sharia law. I just laugh. Onare Jones. What would they tell on our since when they feel say now just click and like, now would they find? And they tell you say what they come. Why are they come? We did for Southern Nigeria. They say no, we not be Igbo not be this and we not be do not be Edo. Just here fooling ourselves. And they tell them now what say they tell them for months be this. When it be say they are Allah and only Arabic they understand. Worshipping a God that understands only Arabics. Use Arabic to do everything for months and we know they hear what they talk. This is what they say. This is what they tell them. Only God know the kind radicalization when these guys then get. A country as heterogeneous as Nigeria is in a Muslim country. But on a day, hey, haters will hate, potatoes will potate. Nigeria remains a secular state. I said it. Nobody, they never born that person where. If you not Shegumi, Mona go tell them, they never born her where. Who born her? On I tell them blood they run for a body. On I tell them blood they run for anybody body. Provided if you touch you, Babanda, now blood they run for your body. If they burn you well, try out for Southern Nigeria. Anybody fear anybody for this country? When they bring that rubbish, we don't follow now they joke that nonsense expensive joke. We be like who pack water from how they talk, huh?
You can insult me, that one no be anything. But more answer me this question because I want to know. I don't know. Are we in democratic leadership or Islamic leadership in this country? Who is piloting the affair of this country? Is he president or religious leader? Because to me, I thought government supersede everything religion in the country. But it's not what I'm seeing. I see religious leaders from some group urging government on what to do. Last time it was urging government with immediate remove of an INEC chairman put in by government. Now, America urged the president of Nigeria to make sure he remove anything Sharia law, which is not supposed to be opposing on Nigerian citizens because Nigeria as a country is not an Islamic country. Now, some group, instead of the president to answer America and tell them, this is what I'm going to do, it is now a religious group. Council from religious group is answering America that there is nothing he will do or anybody can do in order to remove the Sharia law in Nigeria. That means president has nothing to say.
You cannot stop Sharia practice in Nigeria. Islamic Council tells USA lawmakers. They say you know if you stop them. US stop, enough is enough. That you cannot stop them not to practice Sharia in Nigeria. Whatever you can do, do it. That's what they are saying. Who be you and what do you do? That you can never stop it. The Islamic Council in Nigeria is telling US lawmakers, enough is enough. Why not they push us like this? Anything we want to do them, you cannot stop it. So make we see who get power. Whether these people now can tell America that they cannot stop it, or America will use their power to stop it, or America will find a permanent solution for them to do it. You can now see that the IPOB guys are vindicated because they said they cannot coexist. They cannot stay again as Christians in Nigeria. And these guys said they must practice their Sharia. So what do you think is the best solution? America should tell us what is the best solution now. If these guys say they cannot stop, and the Biafran people and Christians in Nigeria said they must stop, now they are now telling America, the Islamic Council is telling US lawmakers that you cannot stop it. So let us see. Power don't jump power. We go know whether they feel stop them or they no feel stop them. But I will ask the Islamic Council in Nigeria to advise, tell us the best solution. What do you think they should do for you people to continue having it? Or do you agree that the Biafran people now should find their way and go and have their independence, so that you guys in the north can practice whatever you want to practice? We want to see a comment. Make a comment. Let us see. Because these guys with heavy heart, they are saying that American US can never stop it in Nigeria, and we never advise them on what to do on Sharia. Sharia is compulsory. They must do it, whether you like it or not. President J. Trump, they must do their Sharia, whether you like it or not. Check it out. Share this video. Let us see what will happen next. We will give you updates, whether they will finally agree to stop or they will totally reject it as they are talking today.
So let us talk about the issue of a repealing of Sharia codes and the blasphemy law. So this issue have been on time without, it has been on, let me say, for over 20 years now. Yeah, getting to 20 years. The issue of Sharia have been hitting people who are not Muslims hard in Nigeria. And I think it is time for us to come and think about this and say, if you want Sharia law, be in a Sharia country. Take a Sharia country. Why am I saying this? Not because there is this thing that, oh, because Okocha don't like Sharia, that is why he's saying this. No. Do you know how many people who are not Muslims that have died because of Sharia? Why do you use the law against them? Why is Boko Haram leveraging on Sharia? Why are these terrorists leveraging on Sharia to commit the atrocities that they are committing? Why? This is what we are talking about. The Sharia law, among everything United States have said here, for me, other ones, they are just joking. As far as I'm concerned, you see, other ones, they are joking because, you know, they may name the people who are sponsoring it. The thing may just last for 2 years, but the idea of Sharia, just read out what people are thinking. This idea of Sharia has been inculcated to everybody who are Muslims. This is what Sani Yerima said, that it is the ambition. So I believe that the only thing I see that is important, and that is what the US should focus, is the repealing of Sharia law.
You know, we reported that U.S. Congressman Riley Moore had submitted his report on the persecution of Christians in Nigeria to the White House. And in that report, one of the critical recommendations is the scrapping of Sharia law and blasphemy law. Yes, in Nigeria. Now, I want to know, is this a step in the right direction? Do you think doing this will not cause crisis in Nigeria? What's your opinion? Can Tinubu effect it? Should America continue with the pressure for it to be scrapped, or for them to be scrapped? I mean, blasphemy law and the Sharia law. Please, let us know your opinion. Thank you.
Remove Sharia law from the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, or face Nigeria, prepare for Nigeria disintegration. This one is coming from one Igbo group. The next update where we get online is nothing can make us to abandon Sharia. Nothing can make us to abandon Sharia law. This one is coming from Northern Sharia Council, Nigeria Council of Sharia. This news is what we see on the street of social media today, will be 27th of February 2026. According to the news where we see, they said that Igbo group have written to National Assembly and the president, telling them that the only thing they have to do is to remove Sharia law from the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. They said that the inclusion of Sharia into the Constitution of Nigeria is the one causing all the whole problems that we are facing in Nigeria as of today. Therefore, they urge the they urge the National Assembly and the President of Nigeria to remove Sharia law from the Constitution, or they will have no any other option than to prepare for disintegration of Nigeria. We still talk that one. Oh, now here we see another news wey come pop up for our phone. When we click on it, now here we see this one coming from the Sharia Council of Nigeria. They don't swear, they don't vow, say no power, nothing, not even Donald Trump, according to the news where we see online, can make us to abandon Sharia and blasphemy law. They say they can never abandon it. This one now, he come, they touch me, they do me somehow. Can you see that these are two different people? Do you understand? At this junction, what do you think is the best option for Nigeria? Is it for us to keep managing, keep allowing these people to keep buying us? Or is it not better for us to peacefully part our different ways, go our different ways? People that love Sharia, we go with their country and follow their Sharia law. While others that love secularism and other people should go and do their own way. So this is the news that we see. Do you think that it is not right?
Breaking news, US government is proposing for the removal of Sharia law in Nigeria. Now, according to them, they say that this is the major reason why we have Christian genocide in Nigeria, or we have Christian persecution. According to Donald Trump, this is the major reason why Christianity is under a very big threat, because of the existence of Sharia law in Nigeria. Now, this Muslim guy came out to oppose the motion of US government. According to this Muslim guy, he's trying to say removal of Sharia law in Nigeria is going to bring about a very big problem in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, it's going to bring about a big division in Nigeria. And he's also warning Christians, those of you that are Christians, you are supporting the removal of Sharia law, you should know that this is going to bring commotion and chaos in Nigeria, and a very big division. Now, what do you think about this? Now, according to US government, Sharia law is no longer okay. It's bringing a lot of insecurity issue in Nigeria. It's bringing a lot of division, persecution, genocide, all this insecurity happening in the northern part of Nigeria, where Christians are being persecuted, where Christians are being massacred, both male, children, even pregnant women. Now, this is the major reason why US government are proposing for the removal of Sharia law. What do you think about this? Now, a lot of people are now saying this is exactly what we need. If this country can divide peacefully, we can just exist without affecting each other. We all have freedom of worship. What is your opinion? Put it down in the comment section.
Welcome back. See, we are in a bigger problem because we don't really know who is running a country anymore, because what is already going on now is getting us confused. Now I think it is the law that is coming from the north that most of the people here must. Why do I say all this thing? I said it just because of these things that is going on lately. You know that the US come again to say that these Sharia should be taken down, and these people in the north has nothing to say but only to come and say the US should stop putting their mouth in everything going on here. And whenever they have say something like this, the government will not see anything about all this. Though that is the reason why I say that maybe this nation is being run by Sharia or many other things, because I think by now you Nigerians should be wise and understand what you should be doing. Because if you just be there or trying to be there saying whatever thing you are saying, you know that these people will never even listening to you or trying to give you any of their little attention. So if this can continue like this, I don't think we can be under this, because before we enter this current tenure, it was a northerner that was ruling. Now the northerner has came out of power, a southerner is there now, and these people who call themselves the northern leader or elders are still there giving orders. That is to say, indirectly, even as they are not the ones sitting in power today, they are the one controlling what is going on there. So if it can continue like this and no one can say anything about it, I think only what they can solve all this is breakup and many other things, because this has stayed for long. If you could notice, US made a move by November, if I could recall. These people said the same thing, and the US had to keep quiet, because they know that what was about to start then was war. So that is why they just had to go back, because of the innocent. So not as if the US is scared of them or whatsoever, but some innocent people might lose their life because of all these things. So that is why those people, they refuse to take any action on that, and here they come again in peace to take that Sharia down, and these people now are still saying the same thing. That is to tell you, see, these people even prefer for you to even lose your own life than for the Sharia to be taken down. And what we should be doing now is not anything but what we can do to make sure we are not together. That is all everybody should be talking, not the one that you will just be in your house, talk from there as if anybody is hearing what you are saying. So if you are there talking from there thinking that they are hearing you, are just joking, because if the US can make the move and the move cannot work, who are you or who we are? So for that, don't just be there alone and just be talking from there. Come out, fall out, make we see what is really going on. Because as far as we concern here, this place does not belong to only one person. It belongs to everybody, and everybody is a citizen. So they shouldn't look anyone as if anybody is just something that you should just be controlling anyhow. That is all I can say.